Okay, so we're back. I can go on a date with Papyrus now. Hey.
So, you came back to have a date with me. You must be really serious about this. I'll have to take you someplace really special. A place I like to spend a lot of time.
Okay, let's follow.
My house!
Back to your house. Hey.
Welcome to Scenic My House. Enjoy and take your time.
Okay. It's a joke book. Take a look inside. Inside of the joke book is a quantum physics book. Look inside. Quantum physics book was another joke book. You look inside. There's another quantum physics book. You decide to stop. Yep, because it'll loop back and forth.
Ooh, it's my favorite game show.
It says, stay tuned for new program, MTT.
What? It's usually better than this. This is just a bad episode. Don't judge me.
It's a dirty sock with a series of notes on it.
Sans, please pick up your sock.
Okay.
Don't put it back down. Move it.
Okay.
You moved it 2 inches. Move it to your room.
Okay.
And don't bring it back.
Okay.
It's still here.
Didn't you just say not to bring it back to my room?
Forget it. This is my brother's pet rock. He always forgets to feed it. As usual, I have to take responsibility.
The rock is covered in sprinkles. You touch the couch. It makes a jangling sound. You find a bunch of loose coins inside the couch. You got 20G. I just stole your coins.
That's the trash can. Feel free to visit it any time.
Okay.
My brother always goes out to eat, but recently he tried baking something. It was like a quiche, but filled with sugary, non-egg substance. How absurd!
That's a counter.
Aha! Interested in my food museum? Please peruse my culinary art show.
Half of the fridge is filled with containers labeled spaghetti. The other half contains nothing but an empty bag of chips.
Impressed? I increased the height of my sink. Now I can fit more bones under it. Take a look-see. What? Catch that meddling canine! I missed. Curses! Sans! Stop plaguing my life with incidental music.
Okay, I think I'm done.
Welcome to Scenic My House.
Alright, let's look at the bone picture.
A classic image. It always reminds me of what's important in life.
Your bone? This is your room.
That's my room. If you've finished looking around, we could go in and do whatever people do when they date.
Yeah, I'm done.
Bones? Hey, those are all the attacks I used on you. Great memories, huh? Seems like it was only yesterday, even though it basically just happened. That's my bed. If I ever get to the surface, I'd like to drive down a long highway. Wind in my hair, sun on my skin. Of course, that's just a dream. So instead I cruise while I snooze.
Well, yeah, because you don't have hair or skin.
The internet! I'm quite popular there. I'm just a dozen away from a double-digit follower count.
So you have a negative amount.
Of course, fame has a steep price. A jealous troll has besieged my online persona, always sending me bad puns in a goofy font.
Would that be in Comic Sans? The computer's internet browser is open to a social media site.
There are no skeletons inside my closet, except me sometimes.
Sure. Clothes are hung up neatly inside. Nice.
That book's one of my favorites. Advanced Puzzle Construction for Critical Minds. That next book's another one of my favorites. Peekaboo with Fluffy Bunny. The ending always gets me.
I think I've changed his voice a little bit.
Isn't that flag neato? Undyne found it at the bay. I think it's from the human world. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would a human flag have a cool skeleton on it? Well, I have a theory. I think humans must have descended from skeletons. Ah, yes, action figures. For great reference for those theoretical battle scenarios. How do I have so many? Well, let's just say they're from a chubby, smiling man who loves to surprise people. Yeah, that's right, Santa. So, if you've seen everything, do you want to start the date?
Yes.
Okay, dating start. Here we are, on our date. I've never actually done this before, but don't worry. You can't spell prepared without several letters from my name. I snagged an official dating rulebook from the library. We're ready to have a great time. Let's see. Step 1. Press the C key on your keyboard for dating HUD.
Okay.
Wowie! I feel so informed. I think we're ready for step 2. Step 2. Ask them on a date. Ahem! Human! I, the great Papyrus, will go on a date with you. Really? Wowie! I guess that means it's time for part 3.
I don't know what. Did I press a button? I didn't mean to. Why do we have an egg stat?
Step 3. Put on nice clothes to show you care. Wait a second. Wear clothing. That's bandana around your head. You're wearing clothing right now. Not only that, earlier today you were also wearing clothing.
No. Could it be?
You've wanted to date me from the very beginning?
Uh-huh. I just destroyed him.
No! You planned it all. You're way better at dating than I am. No, your dating power.
This is so weird.
Nyah! Nyah! Don't think you've bested me yet. I, the great Papyrus, have never been beaten at dating and never will.
That's because this is your first date.
I can easily keep up with you. You see, I too can wear clothing. In fact, I always wear my special clothes underneath my regular clothes, just in case somebody happens to ask me on a date. Behold!
Nice.
Yeah, what do you think of my secret style? No, a genuine compliment. However, you don't truly understand the hidden power of this outfit. Therefore, what you just said is invalid. This date won't escalate any further unless you find my secret. But that won't happen.
It's in your hat, not in your arms or in my hat.
My hat. My hat! Yeah! Well then, you found my secret. I suppose I have no choice. It's a present. A present just for you. It's spaghetti. Do you know what this is?
Of course.
Spaghetti. That's what you're thinking, isn't it? Right, but oh so wrong. This isn't any plain old pasta. This is an artisan's work. A silken spaghetti, finely aged in an oaken casket. When cooked by me, Master Chef Papyrus. Human, it's time to end this. There's no way this can go any further. What a passionate expression! You must really love my cooking. And by extension, me. Maybe even more than I do. No! Human, it's clear now. You're madly in love with me. Everything you do, everything you say, it's all been for my sake. Human, I want you to be happy too. It's time for me to express my feelings. It's times that I told you, Papyrus. Boy, is it hot in here, or is it just me? Oh, shoot. Human, I am sorry. I don't like you the way you like me. Romantically, I mean. I tried very hard to. I thought that because you flirted with me, that I was supposed to go on a date with you. Then, on the date, feelings would blossom forth. I would be able to match your passion for me. But alas, I, the great Papyrus, have failed. I feel just the same as before, and instead, by dating you, I have only drawn you deeper into your intense love for me. A dark prison of passion with no escape. How could I have done this to my dear friend? No, wait, that's wrong. I can't fail at anything. Human, I will help you through these trying times. I'll keep being your cool friend, and act like this never happened. After all, you are very great. It would be tragic to lose your friendship, so please, don't cry because I won't kiss you, because I don't even have lips. And hey, someday you'll find someone as great as me. Well, no, that's not true, but I'll help you settle for second best. Yeah.
He is a cool dude.
Oh, and if you ever need to reach me, here's my phone number. You can call me anytime. Platonically. Well, gotta go. Yeah.
Okay. See you, Papyrus. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh wait, I should buy more stuff. Like more bicycles. Oh wait, no. Let's exit. Bye! Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I don't need anything out of there. Save. I've been playing for almost 100 minutes. Oh. Alright. Let's get out of here. I get to meet Undyne soon. Hey, kid.
Yo, are you sneaking out to see her too?
Awesome. She's the coolest, right? I want to be just like her when I grow up. Hey, don't tell my parents I'm here. All that gives my life validation is explaining the echo flower. No one can know. Never trust a flower. That's one of the constants of this world. Never trust a flower. Alright. Save again. Yep, still level 1. What? What? Haven't you seen a guy with 2 jobs before? Fortunately, 2 jobs means twice as many legally required breaks. I'm going to Grillby's. Wanna come? Yeah. Well, if you insist. I'll pry myself away from work. Over here. I know a shortcut. Fast shortcut, huh? Hey, everyone.
Hey, Sans. Hi, Sans.
Greetings, Sans.
Hiya, Sansy.
Hey, Sans. Weren't you just here for breakfast a few minutes ago? Nah, I haven't had breakfast in at least half an hour. You must be thinking of brunch. Here, get comfy. Whoops. Watch where you sit down. Sometimes weirdos put whoopee cushions on the seats. Anyway, let's order. What do you want? Fries. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Grillby, we'll have a double order of fries. So, what do you think of my brother? Of course he's cool. You'd be cool too if you wore that outfit every day. He'd only take that thing off if he absolutely had to. Oh well, at least he washes it. And by that I mean he wears it in the shower. Here comes the grab. Want some ketchup? More for me.
Ugh.
Anyway, cool or not, you have to agree, Papyrus tries really hard. Like how he keeps trying to be part of the Royal Guard. One day, he went to the house of the head of the Royal Guard and begged her to let him be in it. Of course, she shut the door on him because it was midnight. But the next day she woke up and saw him still waiting there. Seeing his dedication, she decided to give him warrior training. It's still a work in progress. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you something. What's up? Have you ever heard of a talking flower? So you know all about it. The echo flower. That's not what you were talking about. They're all over the marsh. Say something to them, and they'll repeat it over and over. What about it? Well, Papyrus told me something interesting the other day. Sometimes, when no one else is around, a flower appears and whispers things to him. Flattery, advice, encouragement, predictions. Weird, huh? Someone must be using an echo flower to play a trick on him. Keep an eye out, okay? Thanks. Yeah, it's not an echo flower, Sans. Well, that was a long break. Can't believe I let you pull me away from work for that long. Oh, by the way, I'm flat broke. Can you foot the bill? I don't have that. Just kidding. Grubby, put it on my tab. By the way, I was going to say something, but I forgot. Okay. We just had a conversation with Sans about echo flowers, even though I am pretty sure that's not what he was talking about. He was probably talking about Flowey, because the text was yellow first, and then he changed it to the blue for echo flower. And Flowey is yellow. Alright. What's back here? Yeah, absolutely. I like hanging out with you. This is a box. You can put an item in or take an item out. Why would you, though? You can't use items when they're in the box. Sincerely, a box hater. Oh, come on. Don't be a box hater. Alright, let's come down here. There's a flower. I swore I saw something behind that rushing water. I think it's a camera. Yep. Alright, let's make it across here. Oops. Okay, cool. Oh, we get to meet Undyne.
Hi, Undyne. I'm here with my daily report. Regarding that human I called you about earlier. Huh? I did fight them? Yes, of course I did. I fought them valiantly. What? Did I capture them? Well, no. I tried very hard, Undyne, but in the end, I failed. What? You're going to take the human soul yourself, but Undyne, you don't have to destroy them. You see... You see... Okay. I understand. I'll help you in any way I can. Aww. Yo, did you see the way she was staring at you? That was awesome! I'm so jealous. What'd you do to get her attention? Come on, let's go watch her beat up some bad guys. Oh. A feeling of dread hangs over you, but you stay determined.